Hello everyone, this is Dr. Saib Singh. Welcome to my channel Guide Dental. The today's video is going to be about microbiology. This subject is being covered in two videos. This is the first part. Whatever topics I will be discussing in my video are also mentioned in my blog Guide Dental, the link for which is provided in the description of the video. Starting with general microbiology. In history of microbiology, you need to know the contributions of Louis Pasteur to microbiology and cause phenomenon and postulates. Then in the morphology of bacteria, you need to know about gram staining and acid-fast staining in detail, and the difference between gram-positive and gram-negative cell wall in detail along with diagrams. You need to know about bacterial capsule, slime layer, flagella, fimbria, spore in detail. Coming to the next topic, that is growth and nutrition of bacteria. You need to know about bacterial growth curve in detail along with the graph or the diagram that is given in the book. Next topic is sterilization and disinfection, in which you need to know about the definitions of sterilization and disinfection and the classification of the methods of sterilization in detail. Dry heat sterilization, moist heat sterilization and autoclave have also to be studied in detail. Sterilization with radiations and ethylene oxide, that is ETOX sterilization. They might ask you as a short note separately on ETOX sterilization, so you should know it is ethylene oxide. That needs to be studied in detail. Coming on to culture media and methods. In this, you need to know about types of media along with their composition and uses in detail. Streak culture, lawn culture, and Macintosh and Fielder's anaerobic jar are to be studied in detail. Coming to selection, transport, and identification of bacteria. In this, only the biochemical tests have to be studied in detail along with the examples of bacteria in each of the tests. In bacterial genetics, you need to know about gene transfer, in which further you need to know about transformation, transduction, lysogenic conversion and conjugation in detail, and also you need to know about transposons in detail. The next is microbial pathogenicity, in which you need to know about infection, the definition and types in detail, modes of transmission of infection and determinants of virulence in detail. The next bigger unit in microbiology is immunology, in which the antigen chapter has to be studied in detail, the whole chapter. In antibodies or immunoglobulins, you need to know the structure of IgG molecule, only the diagram has to be done. In properties of immunoglobulin classes, there is a table given in CPA Paveja. What you need to study in that table is the heavy chain, light chain, placental transport, presence in milk, complement fixation, selective secretion by seromucous glands and heat stability. Also, you need to know about the role of different immunoglobulin classes in detail. It's a short paragraph given in the end of the chapter. You will find it easily in CP Paveja. Antigen-antibody reactions, the next chapter. You need to know about the definitions of affinity and avidity, precipitation and agglutination reactions in detail, neutralization test in detail, immunofluorescence in detail, about the concepts, and ELISA is very important. The next chapter is complement system, in which you need to know about the classical and alternative system. Only the diagram of flowchart needs to be learned. That's it. In structure and function of immune system, you need to know about major histocompatibility complex and HLA in detail. Coming on to immune response, you need to know the cytokines and interleukins, the definitions of both, and the table of cytokine function. This must be given at the end of the chapter, so that you need to know in detail. Next is hypersensitivity. In that, you need to know about Coombe and Gell's classification of hypersensitivity, the difference between immediate and delayed type of hypersensitivity, type 1, 2 and 3 types of hypersensitivity in detail, and type 4 you just need to know the definition and examples. Next is autoimmunity. You need to know the definition and mechanism of autoimmunity in detail. The diseases, the particular diseases in autoimmunity, that you don't need to study. Only 1 or 2 names will do. Transplantation, you need to know the types of transplant, allograft reaction, graft versus host reaction, and graft versus host disease, that is GVH, graft versus host reaction, and graft versus host disease, GVHD. They might ask you as short notes in the exam, and they might ask you as abbreviation. They might just write GVH and GVHD, so you should know what they stand for. Next bigger unit is virology, in which we have properties of viruses. In that, you need to know the concept of capsid, capsomere, prion, virion. Then you need to know about the cultivation of viruses, names of the methods of cultivation, embryonated egg inoculation in detail, tissue culture in detail, cytopathic effect, heme adsorption, interference, transformation, immunofluorescence in detail. In the lab diagnosis of viral infections, you need to know about its indications, electron microscopy, fluorescent microscopy, light microscopy, viral antigens, PCR, that is polymerase chain reaction, isolation of virus and detection of specific antibodies. Next is DNA viruses. In that you need to know about herpes virus in detail, in which you need to know the classification of human herpes virus, herpes simplex virus, HSV, the types and the regions where they cause infection, that is the sites in the body where they cause infections. In RNA virus, you need to know only about poliovirus, prophylaxis, that is Salk and Sabin vaccine, that you need to study in detail. Next is hepatitis viruses, in which you need to know the characteristic features of major hepatitis viruses. The table, there must be a table given in CPAP Viveja, do all the features. In hepatitis B virus, you need to know the morphology. In hepatitis viruses, you just need to study hepatitis B in detail. So you need to know the morphology of hepatitis B with specific emphasis on Australia antigen and Dane particle. Then you need to know about its antigenic structure, hepatitis B carriers, laboratory diagnosis and prophylaxis. Then coming on to HIV or retroviruses, you need to know the lab diagnosis in detail. That's it. Next bigger unit is mycology, in which you need to know the reproduction and sporulation in detail, direct microscopy, potassium hydroxide preparation and India ink preparation in detail. Then in the culture you need to know SDA, that is Sabouraud's dextrose agar in detail, BHI, brain heart infusion medium, LCB, lactophenol cotton blue in detail and microscopy in detail. In classification of fungal diseases, you need to know the whole classification with examples. Now in dermatophytes, the whole dermatophytes has to be studied in detail. Cryptococcosis and candidiasis. Candidiasis especially is asked as a long note, so that has to be studied in detail. Cryptococcosis has to be studied for a short note. Thank you so much for watching. This was the first part of microbiology. If you found this video to be useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Guide Dental for further updates. Thank you so much.